All right. Let's see here. Great. The mouse just froze right when I was going to click. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not it. There we go. All right. Time for Australian Grand Prix. Got on a little bit later today because I slept right after I worked, so we dropped a little bit in performance compared to the others. So for this one, we are the second worst car. All right, let's go to practice one. Let's go to track. See what we can do. Repair. Okay. We can still do our setup while we're doing it. So load, and then Aussie, and this one was upgraded, I believe. So yes, should be all right. Fuel management, time management. Okay, we'll skip the repair time. Hopefully this will be a shorter live stream than the previous one, where it was really long because of creating the team and everything. Fuel management. Let's do soft, and let's do flying lap because why not? let's see. Four out of 5. Okay, fair enough. Tire management and race strategy. So here's all drag reduction and yada yada, and here's again drag reduction, rear downforce, weight redistribution. Okay, let's do tire management first. Five out of 5, 4 out of 5, and now we have race strategy. Let's do it.
Golf Coaster 210. This track seems kinda boring to drive with the changes.
I mean, I missed the hard braking zone before the long sweeping section. I do, but at the same time, this flows much better. But yeah, it's a little bit boring, I guess. You could call it boring. It's... I kind of... They sort of removed a spot where the overtakes could happen, so it's... In that aspect... Also pretty boring, I guess. Ooh! Yeah, the rear end just let go. Nice. Anyway. I could use a little bit more rear wing because of how bad the car is currently. Let's add a little bit wing to the setup. We do have 6 minutes to go. We could just go out for a bit on fresh softs. Just drive around and see how the increased wing feels. If it's too understeery, maybe. Let's get the repair time out of the way. Oops, what happened there? Okay. Go to track. Flying lap. I think there is a trend now with a lot of tracks being like very designed to be fast, but not a lot of hard stops. So it's like the overtakes are supposed to happen while at high speed, which is really dangerous, to be honest. So I personally don't agree with that trend, but that's what I see anyway. If you look at Saudi Arabia, look at Miami, look at the proposed Las Vegas route, it's all really, really high speed. And no, like, very few overtaking spots or hard braking zones. it's over. There we go. Perfect timing.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Leclerc, Perez, and George Russell. And
My
if today's
teammate did
practice
well.
is anything
Nice.
to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
That's pretty decent. Okay. We're just gonna do the quick practice for the rest so that we get maximum R&D, and then that's it. And now it's time for quali. I'm gonna have to up the difficulty a little bit. I qualified P. What was it? P. I don't remember what I qualified in the first race, but in at Saudi I qualified 10th and finished 8th, I believe. So I have 4 points to my name of the 2 races, which is. Oh yeah, I can't change. I changed the difficulty now. Well, that sucked. Yeah, I did increase the wing a little bit. Okay, let's go out for a banker lap, see what we're doing. So we're doing Australia, and then we're doing Imola as well tonight. Oh, holy moly. Definitely need to increase the difficulty if I'm gonna get pole here. That cannot be right. I hope that's not right. Okay, fair enough. I'm a second off, and we're very early on in the session. So yeah, here we go. I'm dropping like a fly, but your Vips is not last, which is nice. Latifi is last as usual. At least that's accurate. Yeah, I would be. Must have done a pretty good lap then, huh? I'll bump up the difficulty by 2 clicks for the race to make sure that it balances out, because this is a little bit too easy. Problem is inconsistency between tracks, so. Yeah. That went well. At the end of it all, I'm probably gonna drop P15 or something, I guess.
And with
Let's see
qualifying
where we end up.
complete,
P12,
let's
okay.
review our top 3 today.
That's
Verstappen, Perez, and Charles Leclerc.
that is
Goodbye
reasonable.
for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
That is reasonable. Oh, nice. Team Acclaim level 5 already. Good, good, good. Time to race. P12. I mean, we are second worst on the grid, but we have decent aero. I guess the engine makes up a whole lot for it. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay. Right, time to race. Gonna mute my phone.
It's race day here in Melbourne as we continue with what could shape up to be one of the best Australian Grand Prix ever. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Bottas, and Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, Ace, Yuki Tsunoda, and Magnussen, Gasly, Vettel, Mick Schumacher, and Alex Albon, Stroll, Yuri Vips, Latifi, and Guan Yu Zhou. And now it's time to head down to the track. Natalie Pinkham joins me.
Okay, now... We've got some good points on the board. Let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Let's do it. Right, I'm gonna change one thing more. Hopefully that is available. Oh, I can't change any of this. Okay. Well, that sucked. I'll just have to wait until the next one then. I do need to know how to make a proper set pit stop with immersive pit stop on. F122 immersive pit stop not working. Select button. Select button. Whatever the select button is. Okay, let me see here. So controls. Select, edit. Start button. Special. Where is the... There's the start button. Extraction, extraction, back, cancel, accept advance. I guess it is the this one. It's the only one that I can think of. Yeah. So, I'm gonna try to do that on the pit stop. See if that works. I haven't really figured out race starts on this game yet, so... Yeah, that fucked up. That completely effed up. My god. Got a pretty decent start. Yeah, completely missed a break. Okay, let's restart. Bro. Okay, we dropped a few places, but we're good. Dropping back like crazy. Okay, we're gonna need to save a little bit of battery here. Yellow flag ahead. Oh no, no. That was fucking close. My god. Everything just stopped. Like... Wow. Okay, well. I don't know what I did differently there. Couldn't get the car to turn in, and then... Yeah. Alright. Well, that's a DNF. Pretty spectacular crash. Pretty frustrating. Crashing out in the third race.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Aston Martin is still on 0 points, but okay. That's a bit weird. Anyway, so I completely effed that. So, currently losing the rivalry versus Mick. Losing some driver claim. No basic payout for the driver. Even though I own the team. Anyway. Oh, they both failed? Seriously?
Lars Jacobsen. Hi.
Hello, welcome to the stream. They both failed, so... Beamwing failed, so we're gonna have to redevelop that. Wait another 10 days to be able to start the Venturi tunnels. And then Central Under Tray also failed. Another 10 days. We have another 3 days for those. And let's not bother too much with reliability right now. It's not going to help us out on the track. Marketing department. Okay.
Need some assistance to reach a resolution here.
Marketing would like to expand our driver merch store. I'd like to hear input on one. Higher cost, lower cost.
thanks.
Why not? Let's
I
do higher
appreciate you
costs.
taking the time to help out. I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen. Okay, now this is an interesting one.
F1 Paddock Pass is planning a new series where they go behind the scenes of various F1 teams and whether we'd be open to them coming down to record some footage of Team XG. Blah, blah, blah. Team Acclaim 2000.
You
Yes,
handled that
yes.
well. Thank you.
We need Team Acclaim desperately. Let's do it. Beamwing, Central, blah blah, and we'll skip this as well. I don't like the Pirelli hot lap stuff. Makes no sense to me why that's in an F1 game, to be honest. Okay, we have two options. Either we do Venturi tunnels or the streamlined suspension arms. Now, if we look at the impact, this one has quite a significant impact, and this one has not so much impact. And this is rear downforce, and this is drag reduction. So we're gonna do drag reduction, and then here we have weight redistribution, and we have weight reduction. So we want to do this one. Get a little bit of a boost there, and then obviously we have new upgrades here that we can't do right now, but we will be doing some ERS upgrade. Next,
Lars Jacobsen. The Pirelli hot laps are bought even fun to do.
I tried the one at Saudi Arabia. I didn't think it was all that fun, to be honest. But you know, if they're optional, so if people want to do them, then they are free to do them. Right, we have one more thing to do before we can go into the next race. So we need to choose a sponsor. So I'll qualify your rival. That's a quite hefty bonus there. Complete a race without cutting a single corner. Achieve a top 10 finish. Makes no sense to not take this one, so we're gonna take that one. And then we can go to customization and put the sponsor on the livery. Let's see, so we have, there's 4 sponsor slots plus the main sponsor. So 5 sponsors and 11. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is gonna be, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we'll need to change the color here. Main sponsor, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then main sponsor. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then main sponsor. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, we are ready to go, I think. We have 2.08 million, and we still need 3.5 million, so we need another 1.5 million to upgrade the marketing department. Yeah, we're pretty early doors in the season anyway. Let's go to Imola. Development updates. Yeah, they failed, but then we apply them. Oh, we have a sprint this weekend. Okay, cool. So, how does this work? Do we have? Oh yeah, practice 1 and then qualifying, and then practice 2 and then sprint. Okay. Okay, so we do not actually have a practice 3. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to track. Let's apply the setup that I have since before. And then we're gonna do a few things. Yeah. Okay. ERS management, qualifying pace, and race strategy. Okay, let's start with this one. Let's do. Okay, we don't have enough. We have 2 medium compounds. 1 soft, 2 mediums, 1 hard. Okay. Let's do medium on this one then. Let's do a flying lap. Not very difficult. So we got that out of the way. 5 out of 5. Yeah, let's do qualifying pace. And then we'll do race strategy in the next.
Lars Jacobsen. What AI level do you play?
On this game, I have lowered it quite significantly because the AI is much more aggressive and much more difficult than previous years. I'm at 65 right now.
Lars Jacobsen. Last game I played 100, now I play 70.
Yeah, exactly. I used to play 95 and now I play 65. So it's really difficult this year. I don't know what they've done to fuck up the game this much, but yeah, something is wrong. Something's terribly wrong with AI. I used to do between 90 and 95. It varies obviously between it varies between tracks, but I used to be doing high 80s, low 90s, somewhere around there, and then on this game, just that I was dead last every single race when I was doing the difficulty that I'm used to. So I've just lowered it to 65. I did a test on Grand Prix mode with one time. There's a way to do it to get your average AI level across the 22 tracks, and that's what I did. And my average is 65.68, I believe, something like that. So between 65 and 66 is where my level is currently with these cars and with the AI the way it is. But the straight line speed, the grip that they have on corner exit is absolutely insane. Even at lower AI levels, like I don't understand how esports guys can do 100, 110 on this game, because absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh well. But this is not my main game anymore. This used to be my main game. I used to play F1 2019 and F1 2020. F1 2020 I had over 1,000 hours. So this used to be my jam, but now it's just for having a little bit of fun, doing a little bit of career mode, that good stuff, and then online racing, more simulation type stuff, hardcore stuff is on ACC for me. So yeah, but I'm doing this to just relax a little bit, do something different. The career mode on ACC is absolutely shambolic, so this is much better comparatively speaking. I think we should let's do race strategy while we're at it, and then we can do the quick practice on free practice 2. To get maximum R&D points. Also, another thing is, I am a little bit upset that they changed the handling model, because I actually liked the previous handling model, the way it was before, where it was a little bit... I mean, it was very difficult to get grip, but it meant that you have to have more throttle control. I was just getting the hang of it when they changed the handling completely, so that's no fun.
Lars Jacobsen. I like the handling model from last year, now it's just less grip at the back.
Yeah. Funny thing is, this feels more like F1 2019. Like, if I remember correctly, F1 2019 was sort of like this, with a lot less grip on the rear. But the thing is, I was getting the hang of the new low grip sort of handling model on the F1 2022 or F1 22 game, and then the recent patch changed everything. So I didn't play F1 2021 much because of the game-breaking bugs at the beginning. I completely lost interest because I don't have it. It's sort of the same problem this year, but not as much. It's not like game-breaking bugs, it's just annoying bugs. Oh my god. Dude, this is practice, man. This is practice.
Lars Jacobsen.
This is practice.
I think they need to fix the AI and handling model because now I just play the game less.
Yeah. I mean, they just made a huge change to the handling model in patch 1.06. And, yeah. Well, that went well. Didn't get the purple one because Perez got in the way. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's do retire.
Lars Jacobsen. What was the Haas thinking?
Haas, that was the Red Bull. That was Perez.
And with the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again.
Lars Jacobsen.
Leclerc, Perez,
Oh.
and Lewis Hamilton.
Lars Jacobsen.
What an incredible practice
Bruh.
session that was. But the fun doesn't...
Yeah. I mean, the AI is broken. Hopefully they fix it, but it's... If you go on Reddit, for example, you can see some really weird things happen to people. Alright, let's do qualifying. Alright, let's see where we're at after the banker lap. So banker lap gives us P6 currently, but there's a lot of other people who haven't done any laps yet, so we'll wait a little bit here. Sim to about 8th minute. P13, P22, yeah. I'm not very good at this track, so P13 is probably about accurate. But we do have a sprint, so we could make up places. Let's do another.
Lars Jacobsen. They need to fix the Mercedes performance, they are so up now.
Yeah. The performance comparison is they literally just upgraded it, or like updated to the to the recent results, but the Mercs like win on the game, and in real life they don't have a win yet. So it's like, eh. It's really hard to balance though. Like, after the season, they will probably have the better balance. So probably November time. Alright, let's go out for a second run. And then we're going to do the sprint, and then the feature, the Grand Prix race, and then we're done for tonight, and then there will be a few days break from this game while I resume practice on ACC, because I do have a endurance race on ACC coming up next weekend. Didn't start very well. Already behind. There we go. Much better. Latifi's gonna impede me in here now here. Oh my god. Yeah. Thankfully, we do have the opportunity to do a second lap here. We can get the temperatures to cool down maybe a little bit. Oops.
Lars Jacobsen. Latifi has done it again.
Well, it's sort of realistic. I mean, the qualifying today, Perez was supposedly impeded in qualifying. That's his excuse for being P11 in a Red Bull. I don't quite buy it, to be honest. I think he could have done better. Like when you're in a Red Bull, you're expected to be on the front two rows at least. That's the minimum. Okay, we improved it a little bit. 2.5 tenths. Oh, P18. Nice. Nice. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that just proves my point.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Perez,
Lars Jacobsen.
Verstappen, and George
Thoughts
Russell.
on Russell's pole?
With qualifying
I'm
wrapped
happy
up
for
now,
him.
we have our grid lineup
Russell
for the
on
big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Russell being on pole, it was an inevitability because he has been, like, within that Mercedes team, he has been the better driver. Like, he's been able to adapt the best to the new car. Whereas Hamilton, we know how good he is, but he just haven't been able to. And that, I mean, obviously I'm a little bit gutted because I'm a Ferrari fan. And I would have wanted Sainz to be on pole. But Russell on pole by 0.044 seconds. I mean, Sainz couldn't have done much better than he already did. So it's just, you know, congratulate them. And I still think because Hamilton is like P6 or P7 and Perez is P11, so it's gonna be like, it's gonna be real interesting tomorrow because Ferrari have both their cars at the front, and they are the only team to have both their cars at the front. Red Bull and Mercedes both have their cars spread out, so it's gonna be very interesting, especially at the start. And if there's rain tomorrow, I think Ferrari will be dominating that race because the rain performance seems to be really good in the Ferrari. Let's advance. P18 for the sprint. So we have everything to gain in the
Lars
sprint.
Jacobsen. Max had problems.
Yeah, and I believe Lewis had a DRS fault, like a mechanical fault, where the DRS wouldn't open up. So, but I mean, just in general, like Lewis has not been able to adapt as good as Russell has. Like, obviously the Merc is not OP anymore, which I'm happy about. But who's currently getting the most out of the package? I would say Russell is getting the most out of the Merc package, and also I think Russell, like the new generation with Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, Norris, they're just more easily likable. Like I have a hard time understanding like Vettel, and I used to hate Vettel so much because he was so ridiculously dominant in that Red Bull 10 years ago. That's 10 years ago now. Jesus. But yeah, he was ridiculously dominant. Like, there was no question he was the best and deserved to win the championship. It's just that it wasn't always, like, he was dominant, but he was dominant in a way like it was close, but then it wasn't close anymore, sort of. It's really weird. Like, Hamilton was dominant, but he also had the best car by far during that time period. So it's like
Lars Jacobsen. I am a Max fan, but if I had to choose a team, I would be a Ferrari fan.
I've been a Ferrari fan since early 2000s with Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello, and I've followed the team ever since. So for me it's really, I am like a lot of modern fans that have come to the sport. They choose a driver or several drivers and they follow the drivers. For me, I follow the team. So for me, the team is the most important, the driver secondary, and that is how F1 is. F1 is not a driver's championship first and foremost. F1 is a team championship first and foremost, constructor championship first and foremost, and it has always been like that. The best car wins. The best engineers wins. The drivers are secondary. The drivers are important, absolutely, but they're secondary. So for me, I've been a Ferrari fan all my life, ever since I knew of Formula One, and I've been to the Ferrari factory a couple of times. So there's that, and then, yeah. But Leclerc is special to me. Leclerc is special to me because he is the first Ferrari Drivers Academy driver to graduate and, you know, make it into the sport. Because Jules Bianchi was supposed to be the first one, but obviously he suffered a tragic fate in 2014. So, so yeah, the Leclerc has a special place in my heart, but the Ferrari team as a team is what's most important to me. But yeah, Max fan, I can understand being Max fan, absolutely. He's arrogant, he knows he's good. I don't really like him because of previous things he's done, but you know, it's all about personal opinions. Also, Max and Leclerc have been at it since they were like 9 or 10 years old, so that is a fun rivalry to watch because like it extends beyond F1, you know. Anyway, it's time for a 5-lap sprint, and we're in P18, so we're gonna try to make up some places here. Maybe P12, P11, P10, possibly, like in the middle of the pot. Hopefully we can make up a few, like 5 or 6 positions. That would be great.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
Okay.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Hamilton, Norris, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas and Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Joe, Sebastian Vettel and Ace, Albon, Stroll, Yuri Vips and Nicholas Latifi.
Alright, let's do it. Something I forgot to change, but I'm going to change it for the
Lars
next.
Jacobson. Thoughts on Mick?
He's good, but he's not good enough to take a seat in Ferrari at the moment. And I could certainly see him being released from his contract, honestly, from Ferrari. And that is because the current Aston Martin team is the same organization that gave his dad, Michael Schumacher, his first opportunity with the Jordan team in 1991. So there is a story there with the current Aston Martin team. So it would make if Mick makes the move to Aston Martin, it would make a little bit more, it would make sense in a way, but I don't think that Aston Martin wants an unexperienced driver.
Lars Jacobsen. I could see Mick S. Lars Jacobsen. Move.
Yeah, his contract is up with Haas. So it would make sense if he moved to Aston Martin. I just don't think that Aston Martin is looking for a young driver. They're looking for experience. Massive wheel spin as usual. Fuck's sake, dude. I fucking hate these manual race starts on this game. Absolutely shambolic.
Lars Jacobsen. I hate them myself.
It feels almost like RNG, whether you get the grip or you don't get the grip, you know? Ooh! Oh, he locked up. Vehicle condition?
Tyre condition still looking good.
Okay, so no damage, I guess. Alright, let's keep this up. Let's try to make our way back. Well, I'm caught up to the back of Stroll now. So, next lap we should get to DRS.
Lars Jacobsen. When is your next stream?
My next stream will be tomorrow night. Don't know exactly the time. If you go on my YouTube channel, go into videos, and then you can select. There's a drop-down menu. You can select upcoming events. You can look there. I scheduled a few days ago. Scheduled a lot of live streams. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try to get past Stroll here. Or maybe not. I guess not. We are so slow on the straight. So slow on the straight. Absolutely ridiculous. Rival status?
They're in 50th. The difference is 1.3 seconds. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 21.2.
Yeah, so my rival is 4 places ahead. Mick Schumacher.
Lars Jacobsen. Okay, I will tune in tomorrow. I am gonna catch some ZZZZ.
Yep, go sleep, man. Go sleep. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it.
Lars Jacobsen. Thanks you. You also have a good night.
I will. I will. Well, we're going from bad to worse here, and well, yeah, we crashed, retired a car. On the last lap as well.
So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Another team that excelled today were Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Okay. All right, time for the feature race, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, it's time to do something different with the pit strategy. Maybe we can go long and then pit for softs at the end or something.
Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari. The clue's in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and Hamilton, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas and Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Joe, Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll,
P15.
Albon, Yuri Vips, Latifi and Ace. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me.
Alright, let's edit the strategy. Yeah, we'll do 10 laps. Actually, you know what? We'll do 11. Or 9, actually. Let's do 9 laps on the mediums. That could work. Yeah, let's do that. And then obviously don't have to take too much fuel. All right.
currently in P10. That's Joe just ahead. Push for that position. And gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Latifi behind. And the gap behind us is 2.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, so gap to the leader is 21.2 seconds. And your pit window opens in 2 laps time. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
Right, time to pit. Box, 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 box. Box, box.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you.
Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I hope this works. Nope. Nope. Doesn't work. I'll just have to turn off the immersive stuff because it just doesn't work. I gained 1 position on this. But hey, at least I have softs now, so... And a lower fuel tank. Ooh, understeer still. Teammate status?
Gap to your teammate ahead is 19.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're 8th. Time last lap was a
Damn.
1:23.4.
old mediums. Oh, they're pitting. Okay. Yeah, they're people who haven't been pitting. So I should have gained a little bit more.
Yuri's coming in for his stop now.
Yeah.
Okay, information on Verstappen. Okay, they're out of this race.
Verstappen out of the race. Woohoo! Finally something happening. Oh, we desperately need the drag reduction. Holy fuck. Seriously, dude. Rival status?
They're in 12th, and so the difference is 2.7 seconds. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 22.2.
Yeah, this was a bad strategy, unfortunately. It didn't gain me as much as I hoped it would be. Oh no. Well, P21. Last of the running cars. Not a great result, but this track is not very good for our current car. So much performance left on the table. I mean, I could get P20 from my teammate. That would be nice. But yeah, we are on this track. It showed that our car is not very good. Yeah, P21. Because of a spin. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And this is why we're doing 25% races and not 50% races in the first season.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order.
Aston Martin is still on 0 points.
Of Formula One action.
The fuck?
I can't wait to see what's next.
Anyway, we are 13th in the driver standings, and we are 8th in the constructors. So I did gain a claim. I don't know how, but okay. Level 7 team acclaim. Nice. Failed to qualify my rival. I didn't know that I would struggle so much, but we're going to Spain next, so let's have a look here. We have chassis, team building. $2.63 mil. $16 days. $28 days. Well, we maxed out on the upgrade part, so let's do corporate. Nope, nope. We still cannot upgrade. So
We've got an issue we'd like your input on. Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it.
there we go. So minus 500. Okay. Lost 500. Skip this. We're not going to Spain, we're going to Miami. My bad. All right. And here is where we end it. So thank you all for tuning in, and hope you tune in tomorrow night as well, when we take on the Miami Grand Prix and the Spanish Grand Prix. I think it is. Or is it Monaco? No, it must be. Hold up. So it's Miami, Spain, Monaco, Azerbaijan. Yeah. So Miami and Spain tomorrow night. Ooh. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye for now.